Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to some more Ball Pit. In the last one, we got a few buildings that we need to finish constructing. And we also finished up all of our characters for the first area, and we tried out the new area, the Snowy Shores. But the Snowy Shores is tough. We haven't been able to beat it, or I feel like we haven't even really gotten that close yet. So we're gonna have to do some work. Now, I see that we can harvest again. So I'm thinking we probably harvest before. Is there any buildings I can upgrade? Oh, you got a Halloween rice shower. What building? So the gunsmith's level 2, level 2. Level 3. This is going to level 4. Should probably upgrade the clinic. We could do the schoolhouse and the clinic, huh? I don't... Oh, we just automatically have that building selected. I see. Okay. Should I move the schoolhouse here? I don't know which building gets hit more. I can't remember. Probably, well, obviously we have this tree here, but it tends to go away, and then somehow people get out this way. I'm not really sure how that happens yet. I think it would probably make the most sense. Let's just see how much this building gets hit, and then we'll judge it based on that. Alright. Oh, this building requires a lot of hits, huh? We finished the clinic, we finished the barracks. This, oh my gosh, this building requires one more hit. Okay, so this needs to be swapped out. Probably for the barracks. This spot seems to get hit like 10 times. Yeah, for some reason, for me, Haru has not gotten to 3 stars yet, so I've kind of not been training her very much. I have almost everyone to 3 stars of the lower rarity characters, but... And I tend to like to have them at 3 stars before I train them a lot so they can pass on their unique skills. So is the barracks max now? No, it keeps going. Alright, it keeps going past level 4, huh? Clinic could use another upgrade. Gunsmith also probably in the running for an upgrade. I'll probably swap those soon. Well, after this next run, we'll try and... Anyways, let's get into a run. We'll go ahead and use this guy. We haven't used the cohabitants for the Snowy Shores yet, plus we need to get them to level 4. But yeah, the lower rarity characters are obviously gonna get to higher ranks. I just somehow haven't gotten there. With specifically Haru, Ras Wonder, and then one other. Oh, Agnes Tachyon, that one. Those are the ones that I haven't been able to get to 3 stars quite yet for some reason. Okay, so the great thing about this character is we get to start with Broodmother, which in my opinion is one of the best balls. Dodge chance. Healing could be interesting. I don't know how much health this character has. Freeze chance could also be nice. They receive more damage when they're frozen. I don't know if we've ever combined Broodmother and Freeze Ball. I don't know if they can combine, but why don't we get that? Can I see anywhere how much health do I actually have? HP 110. That seems really high, right? Yeah, I've done a lot of pulls for support cards, so now I think I'm probably looking for pulling for characters instead. What exactly does intelligence do for us? AoE, status power, and passive power. What does that mean, passive power? I haven't really understood what that means yet. Don't really want that. Don't want that. That's not going to do anything for us, so we'll upgrade the Broodmother. Oh, right. We slide on the ice. Gotta be a little bit careful. So, I feel like we're doing okay at the moment, but I think we're gonna get overwhelmed. Every character so far has been getting overwhelmed right around the first boss. Strength up is good. Do we want that? To slow people down? Could be useful because we're hitting like a broad stroke with a lot of our shots. So just slowing everyone down could be nice. Okay. Freeze synergy could be good, but the freeze ball is not very good at freezing lots of people. The freeze ball, we need to kind of like combine it with wind probably to get lots of freezing going. But it's still probably the best upgrade we can get here. Do I want to pick this up or do I want to wait for some XP? Kind of hard to not pick it up here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get enough XP. Come on. Just need a little bit more XP. That's not enough. That's enough. Okay. We got to run down there and get it. Laser beam, huh? I do like the laser beam. I don't think we want to get this thing, though. I do like laser beam. Maybe we could like combine these two and then fusion the laser beam with it. Alright, get down here. Yeah, I haven't really gotten very much training for Libra Cup done. I tried my first one today with my Yano Top Gun. And unfortunately I didn't get the long aptitude, so probably won't be a usable character, but I got good stats. Okay, these shield guys are going to be a problem because I don't have a lot of options for how to angle my shots. I just kind of gotta hope that I could get it behind their shields. Let's try and get this level up before I grab this fusion. This guy needs to die. There we go. That's not enough. Okay, we got the level up right before the fusion came to us. What do we need here? Because we're about to fight the boss. Like, this doesn't really do a whole lot for us, right? Slow length is nice, but, like, is that going to help us against the boss? Maybe it will. It probably does slow the boss. But it's very likely we will hit the boss within 5 seconds again, right? So maybe I should just go laser beams for more damage. Okay, we have a fusion. Wait, this is just a fusion. This is not the evolution. So I think we just grab levels. Oh, nice. We just, like, maxed out everything. I'm fine on legacies from other people. It's more that my legacies all suck because I haven't actually trained a parent. I've been really lazy about training parent legacies. But, like, my legacies from other people are completely crazy good. And like I said, I pretty much got the stats that I wanted. It was more I didn't get the aptitude, even though I had 4 out of 6 of my things were long aptitude. I just didn't happen to get it. So it's just kind of a luck-based thing. I just don't want the Crown of Thorns. And since I can't guarantee that, like, half the time we're hitting on the left, half the time we're hitting on the right, so I don't want any of this. I'm just going to reroll it. What do we got? I might just reroll again. This is not good. I'm not getting what I want here. I guess we just take Baby Rattle? Because we're not really aiming too specifically anyways. We need to make sure we're mainly hitting the boss a lot. I haven't gotten a turf and like a distance aptitude in a while. I don't run as many turfs anymore. I still have it there, I just never get it. Okay, this is actually going pretty well. Okay. Maybe we're actually doing some work with this character. Fire rate. See, every time I take the rubber headband, I regret it, so I think I'm not gonna take it. Fire rate could be good, because we're just kind of like popping out the balls as fast as possible, catching them, popping them out again. Baby Rattle's obviously decent to upgrade. We really need to pick this up, though, and hopefully evolution. I think we really need to do that. If we could do this and then combine it with the horizontal laser beam, I think then we got something going. But we also need to be careful, because when you do this, you lose one of the balls. So you gotta, like, slow down and make sure you get another ball first. Some more Baby Rattle. Okay, this is actually good stuff. Should I just do this immediately? Oh, the laser beam can't combine with the other thing. So do I want to do this? Because this is funny, right? If you Broodmother with the laser beam, then each of the Broodmother shots also fires laser beams. But I think I kind of need levels first. We'll think about it if we actually want to do that one or not. I feel like I constantly change up what style of runner I am. Because I run a lot of front runner, and sometimes I do end closers, sometimes I do late surger. I really do pace chaser the least because I feel like they have the least good skills. But I do some pace chaser as well. Do I want to do the dark ball? After hitting an enemy. This might be a dark ball play. Because we do get to shoot 2 of them instead of 1. Just the problem is if we miss the dark ball, it sucks. So I think I'm gonna skip. Like, it's really hard for me to make sure I'm actually hitting a specific target here. This guy is really annoying. Like, somehow everyone else is dying back there, and this guy made it past. Because his stupid sideways shield. Okay, do I even want to pick that up? I feel like I'm gonna have to before I can get a level up here. I'm sliding on the ice. Let me see if I can... That's not enough. If this guy dies, maybe. Come on, kill him. Okay, there we go. Can we add something new? So this has no synergies with anything we have. Maybe we do the earthquake ball? I think like things that do damage in AoEs is gonna be good for us. Okay, what do we got here? What happens if I blizzard the Broodmother? Is that gonna go crazy? Yeah, knowing if your stats are good is kind of tough. I think it's also arbitrary because for a lot of the things you're just getting matched up against people that are as good as you anyways. So it's pretty much you can always win or lose no matter where you are at. Okay, are we just gonna freeze everyone with this? How's this thing work? Does it still travel through people? Because if it doesn't travel through people anymore, we might have a problem. It does not travel through people. We may or may not have a problem. Maybe the other thing didn't travel through people already anyways, though? I kind of couldn't tell. This guy needs to die, though. I think we're still fine. I think we're actually doing way better than we normally would. Ooh, Vampire Ball. The problem is we didn't grab the Chalice, so we don't have the overhealing. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of an awkward stat line, right? Pretty much because how you have to look at it is, especially if you're doing team trials, the dirt races are all miles. So you're probably building Haru for a dirt race that's for team trials, which is a mile. So you want about at least 600 stamina for miles. Some miles are a little bit longer, so you might want more. And since miles are so short, you pretty much want maxed out speed, so 1200 speed. And then as much power as you can pump out with it. And I feel like, at least right now with the new scenario, I've had runs, maybe not with Haru, but with like Ogre Cap, where I could get 1200 speed, 1200 power, and like 600, 700 stamina pretty easily. But, you know, if you could get 900 power with 1200 speed and 600 stamina, you're probably in a good spot. And I'd say those are like just minimum stats to be able to run the race. And then you just go for more. Oh, we only have 2 points? That kind of sucks. Okay, we are pushing them back quite effectively. And we don't really have to worry about projectiles with this character. With Baby Rattle and everything, we have so many projectiles of our own that nothing even makes it to us. But this is going to be the test, because we have seen this boss before, and we've died to him. So we'll see just how strong we are. I don't know how much I'm actually hitting the boss. It feels like I'm mainly hitting the minions. Yeah, I think that the new scenario is really good, especially you're supposed to run the Rico card. So if you even have like the regular Rico card, she's pretty good at just getting you to 600 stamina on her own. So I would probably just run the Rico card on everything. Do we go statues? More freezing is interesting because of this. Let's go more freezing. This guy's projectiles are really annoying. I have no idea how much damage we've done to him. Let me grab this XP. What does this do again? Oh, right, we can't use that. I would say if you don't have the Rico SSR card, then you should be using the R card. As long as you have the R card maxed out, which most people probably do. Otherwise, I don't know. If you don't have it at all, that's kind of a tough situation, because it seems almost mandatory for the new scenario. What do we do here? Higher freeze chance. Okay, is this guy gonna die, or what are we doing here? Also, the angle at which he launches the balls back is making me miss the people behind him when I'm hitting him. Surely we can't do cloak, right? I do like the launch speed, but I think that might just mess stuff up. Cloak is a really interesting idea, though. I think Cloak will bump up our damage. Let's try it, see what happens. Yeah, this is kind of what I was hoping wouldn't happen. Because now we run into a scenario where we just don't have any balls half the time. Rock laser beams. Yeah, I haven't used that thing either yet. I've been debating because I could easily max out my Kitasan Black with that, which I might end up doing. I'm just kind of holding off for now. I think we just want levels. I don't know, we might be too weak here. Can we hurry up and kill this guy? I swear, this boss just never dies, and I don't know why. I had this happen last time where I felt like I hit him so much, he just never died. Will you just die? There we go. Like, he's got, like, no enemies behind him anymore. He just won't die. Okay, we got the Alchemist. Endurance scaling. I don't even know what scaling is in this game. What the heck? Related stats like HP will improve faster. Does endurance do anything besides HP? Okay, we have evolutions. We have a new evolution. I guess we'll try it because it's new. What does this do? Glacial spikes. You gotta lock in for the hot spring ticket. Okay, we could get more AoE out of the lightning ball. Okay, I gotta get all of this XP. It's tough because sometimes when we run out of shots, all of a sudden we run fast. Okay, we've gotten everything under control after we finally killed that boss. Oh, we did make it to the final boss, didn't we? One time? And the final boss murdered me. We want to try and make sure that we got everything maxed out for the final boss. Let's see how it goes. There's so many balls just bouncing in the back there. Now, is this going to be good or bad against the boss? I don't know. It might be good. We're not going to get the last level up that we need, huh? Also, this guy over here is not dying. Okay, he's dead. Okay, are we actually hitting the boss? No, the boss is immune. This boss, I think, is immune, unlike the other boss. Oh, wait, no, we got a ball in there somehow. How did that happen? Wait, did the boss die? I'm confused. Something was taking damage in there. Okay, no, the boss did not die. It was not the boss taking damage. Okay, we need to focus on the boss mechanics here more than shooting, honestly. Just like, as long as we keep shooting as many shots as possible sideways, all we gotta do is focus on dodging. Although I don't know how to dodge these with the two characters here. It's a little bit more difficult with two characters than with one. Ooh. That's rough. I didn't know how to dodge that. I gotta give myself more space. Like, maybe we'll go over to one side and then go all the way over to the other side when they come back. This is annoying. Okay, we made it. Okay, so that's the strategy. We just gotta give ourselves enough space to dodge all the way. There's not a whole lot going on at the moment, but Unfortunately, we don't really have the capability to aim a whole lot, so that's kind of just what it is. I guess I could do this, right? Is this better for us? Sometimes, sometimes not. Depends on where we're positioned and where his walls are positioned. And if he has enemies. I think if he has enemies, we just want to do this. Make sure we're over here in case he does the big attack. So this part's nice for us, because he kind of, like, reflects the balls back into himself at that part. Oh! That's bad. That could have been death right there. I was not ready for him to do that attack immediately again. I don't really want to sit in the middle, because then I'm not confident I can dodge the attack. Oh, okay, we actually beat him. Okay, we got one of the gears required. We gotta beat it again, though. Hey, we got the achievement for beating the snowy shores. Gain AoE power. Okay, so this is the same as the other trophy. We got the villa for a new character. Okay, so their house has now gotten the ability harvest from adjacent forests. Does that need someone to sit in it, like the farm, or not? Where's our damage? Our DPS was pretty low, probably because of the boss fight, though. I think the boss fight was like almost a third of the run for us. Actually, the baby balls did the most damage, and the frozen spike did the second most damage, huh? What is this? 5,000 gold achievement. Have a chance of appearing upon level up. Oh, these are just things that you can get in the run, I guess? Yeah, so these are like the statues, only different. Healer effigy. This is like a whole, like we had the statues, but now we have a whole like party that we can make out of statues. Okay, let's see if we could get the new buildings in here. I'm not sure if we move over the Boneyard Trophy and put the Snow Trophy there, if it's gonna work, but we'll try it. Also, where is this building? This building collects from adjacent forests. Would it therefore make sense to put it here, expand here, and then try and block this off? That doesn't hit that forest, huh? guess that's probably fine for now. We could figure out a better way to do it later. Alright, let's go back, see what we want to build. These are pretty cheap. New character is like priority. Do need to be careful, I realize we need something there. Hold on, let me rearrange again. If we do that, all these buildings are still within its radius. We'll do that temporarily. Or, I mean, more efficient, we could do this. That more efficiently uses the space, I guess. Nice. And then, so where am I gonna put this new building? Can I get out of this menu? I could swap it out for where the gunsmith is, but I wanted to level up the gunsmith. I guess that's the other problem. I don't have enough resources? Oh, I don't have enough rocks now. Dang it. How big is this building? We could maybe put it here instead of this building that I just put there. Oh, but it needs to be close to the forests. If we could hold off one harvest, then we'll be able to finish the Exorcist and then just put the building there instead. I don't want to use too much wood. But it probably makes sense to just keep upgrading stuff as quickly as we can. Swap that out there. Did we really not hit this building at all? Dang it. Alright. Finish the Exorcist, so now we can banish upgrades. Let's get this building out of here. Put it in this corner because the plan is to put this right here. But we should wait until we're gonna harvest again. So we need to beat that level with someone else. How close are these buildings? Villa got hit a good number of times. It's got hit 0 times. schoolhouse is not done either. Well, actually, we'll leave that there just in case I don't have enough materials to build the other thing. Okay, so who else? Do we just keep going with whatever character it wants us to play because there's increased gold? I'm surprised the cohabitants did so well because I struggled with every other character that I tried. Let's try you again, huh? What did we do wrong last time on this guy? Ooh, banishes left. I assume that if I banish something, it doesn't use up my level up. But maybe now's the time to find out, huh? Let's banish the poison. So what do we need to make this really pop? I don't know. I feel like this method of dealing damage is very inefficient, just attacking one thing. When you pick up a gem. Iron Ball could be good, but we definitely don't want to combine it with the Fireball. Okay, we need you to die. There we go. What else do we want? Because this is not bad, I think. This synergy here. So the problem that we're going to run into is the second we hit enemies that don't just have a flat surface for us to hit, the ball's not going to come right back to us anymore. So then we're going to have problems. So I think we might want to banish ice because of that. Although maybe ice is good because it increases the damage that we deal to one target. And our goal seems to be to kill one target quickly. And the faster we can do that, the better our build should be. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know, I never know what to do with this guy. Too many mages around here. And now we got people with like shields and stuff blocking my shots. What is this? Balls that hit flaming enemies light on fire. Oh, that's not gonna work for us, though. It's a cool idea, but not for this character, I think. Because we're gonna hit flaming enemies, but then the ball's gonna come back to us, so it's not gonna light more people on fire. So I assume I should just banish that, right? Because that's just going to be useless forever. Okay, we need to kill these two, though. Go. Kill the mages. Alright, what do we got here? Just a ball that just passes through people. I don't think that's the play. I think the stone effigy could be good. Oh! Walk into that. Not great. Could have been better. Sorry. Does this do anything for us? I feel like we'd rather have the vertical laser, right? Because we do more damage to things in our column, and if the vertical laser hits something, it's gonna hit everyone in the column. We seem to be doing fine at the moment, so that's good. Okay, so yeah, this is where it's gonna get tough, right? Because we can't just shoot this guy in the face. He kind of counters our build because we can't hit him while he's in our column. So we gotta improvise a little bit. Okay, don't be too close to it. I think we need to go get the other side as well. Sure, make the fireball stronger. Okay, we got the golden bowl now. Did we just get, like, more statue things? Maybe that's the play. Okay, we got another blueprint. Increase speed scaling. Do I want that? Probably not. I don't really want any of this. Sure, I'll level up the golden bowl. Evolution. Okay, this will keep the... They take 25% more damage, which is what I want. And then maybe we could get another freeze? Because I assume they would stack, right? Because this is called Frostburn, and it makes them receive 25% more damage, where Freeze also makes them receive 25% more damage. So we could maybe get both. Wait, did I kill my bowl? I can hit my own golden bowl, huh? That sucks. I saw in the other statues it said that they can't be hit by bullets, so I just kind of assumed the bull also could not be hit by bullets. Apparently that is false. Also, we are losing here. Because I keep killing my bulls. if I would stop killing the bulls... I'm not trying to kill them, obviously. They're just kind of dying. Laser beam. If we could fusion laser beam with the Frostfire, I think that would be big. Yeah, this is getting a little bit tough. Alright, see ya, have a good one. Broodmother's always good. Well, maybe it's not as good with this build. Fusion. We don't have the laser beam upgraded enough. I don't really want to fuse these, not gonna lie. Now we have the laser beam upgraded enough. Oh, I didn't kill this guy. I didn't even realize there was an enemy there because I saw my statue and I just assumed that was my statue for some reason. We got problems. Come on, kill faster. There's too much. Fusion, we want this, I think. I don't know, we might just die before this actually gets to do anything, but at least now we're doing a lot of lighting people on Crossfire. Well, this sucks. Sure, more burn. Oh, jeez. Here we go. We got problems. We got lots of problems. Uh-oh. This could be the end. If I can't get this under control. Well, actually, it's kind of getting under control somehow, though. I don't know if the boss, like, removed some enemies just by him spawning in, but... we did get it under control somehow. Oh, jeez. Yeah, let's get some more fire rate. We killed the bull before it even got anywhere. That's terrible news. There's too many projectiles as well. I gotta back up. Give me this. Oh, he's already dead. That's actually big. Maybe we are doing good damage. Okay, get away from the bull. I don't want to hit the bull if I don't have to. Okay, maybe it's actually all coming together. Possibly. Okay, I killed the bull again. The bull was not the play. He just kind of keeps dying to my passive damage like laser beams and stuff before he does anything. We do not want that. Okay, that's good. We maxed out everything right now. Okay, we gotta deal with this. Okay, we have everything maxed out. Is there anything we want to change? Not really, unless we can combine some of these, maybe. What do we need? Rocks? We always need rocks. I haven't been collecting enough rocks. We want to, like, light everyone on fire, and then move on with our lives, I guess. The bull is so useless. He dies every single time before he even gets close to them. Keep going rocks. Can we do anything with this? We could make another frost flame. Surely that's a mistake, because I think we want to keep the buffs separate. We want to keep freeze, burn, and frostburn separate. We could fuse things. Fusing these two would open up another slot. Plus keep the buffs separate, I think. Let's try that. I've never done that before. Oh. Okay. I didn't know what would happen, but they don't let you do that. So I don't think I want any of those. I guess I just take money. Yeah, I really wish we could trade out the bull for something else. Because the stone statue, even though it has way less health, is way more effective than the golden bolt. What do we need? Wood, probably. Okay, it looks like we're gonna make it to the boss. And I think this build should be decent against the boss, as long as we can actually hit him. There's gonna be times where it's gonna be hard to hit him, though. More rocks. I think when the fight actually starts, all the materials should just come to us, but... yeah, like that. What? I did not expect that would actually be able to hit me. That's crazy. Okay, we got everything killed. We're actually doing really good damage to him. It's gonna be more about just making sure we don't accidentally get ourselves killed here. As long as we can keep just like lighting them on fire with a stray laser beam like that, that's pretty good as well. So this part's a little tough. I can't really hit him during this phase. I don't have a good way to do it. Okay, he's almost dead. I guess if I could get in here? Okay, well... maybe this will get him with laser beams? There we go. Alright, we got the single family home for a new character. And the lumber yard. Which is awkward because we already kind of have something that does this with the cohabitants home. Okay, but we unlock the next level. Ooh, he gets another thing. See, I'm kind of confused now because I swear we figured out that Demolitionist only works when he's actually hitting rocks, right? So, but how does this work with wheat? Because you can't bounce off of wheat. I'm gonna grab Demolitionist and see. I don't think you can change their perks though, which is kind of awkward. Alright, let's upgrade this so we can now get to the Liminal Desert. Alright, so what changes do we want to make right now? First, what buildings are we adding? Probably not going to add a lumberyard quite yet because I don't know how I'm going to fit it. We want these, but I'd rather prioritize new characters. This is the only thing for a new character, and I think we already have one down for a new character. So I think what I've got to do is take this spot back that we were using before. Put that there. We might change that up, actually. That might not be the best spot. And then we should have enough stone to put this in. And put this in. Then we want to swap those two. So the question is, I think we tried this once where we just bounced off this corner into this, and they didn't really get up here to hit these buildings as much, which is not what I want. I also think I need to make sure that these are all as upgraded as possible, likely. Right now we have a lot of resources to just build stuff up. Oh, we could banish more items with that. I don't think we care about that too much at the moment. Can't afford that. We kind of have all of our prime real estate spots taken for getting hit. I suppose in theory, these and this could be spots to get hit. So maybe we rearrange a little bit again. Because we could do this upgrade. I think we could do the clinic as well. I think this is temporary, just so I can hit this building. Oh, I can't do that upgrade. So what's better than this or this? I think this spot's more likely to get hit. And then let's upgrade some resource plots. We don't have a lot of wood, so I don't really want to upgrade those too badly. We have way too much wheat. We need to incorporate more resources into our build here. I think I've limited myself too much. But it's also like the reason I want it to be small is to build buildings faster. That's a conundrum, isn't it? The bigger you make it, the harder it is to build buildings. Okay, so that at that angle, they still get there up to that top part. Wow, they actually hit some things a lot more than I thought they would. The cogitator? Cogitator? I have no idea how you're supposed to say that. Okay, so we did the schoolhouse upgrade, which was actually kind of surprising because that was hidden behind the forest. We did the whole upgrade. Finish the villa. Finish the wheelwright. We actually did pretty good on the snowy trophy, not so good on the gunsmith. Single family home. I think we should just keep doing it like that, and then it'll take 2 more harvests to finish the single family home. Oh, I got confused. The schoolhouse, I thought the consulate was swapped with the schoolhouse. So we should have something here that can be upgraded. That may be here as well, but those things aren't going to get hit very much. Like, this is prime real estate to be upgraded. This as well is prime real estate. So we might as well do that to try and finish the gunsmith faster. This one's also prime real estate, which we'll probably be able to build. Oh, we can build this. We'll probably build this next time. Just in this spot here. But we gotta wait till we can do another harvest before that matters. Should we build the lumber yard? This forest didn't get hit at all doing that, huh? That's interesting. This forest is also not being collected by this cozy home. Oh wait, no, I don't want to do that. What I'm thinking is... The problem is someone has to be stationed there, right? Which means we got less characters to harvest. We did just get a new character. So if I put this here... Oh. Hold up. If I move this at all, then it doesn't hit all three forests anymore. So maybe we don't want the lumberyard quite yet. I don't know how to fit it. I guess what that does mean is we could create like plants that just harvest like lumber and aren't actually part of the maze of resource gathering. So I could make lots of forests. Like, I could create a jungle up here, right? Let's do that. Oh, but I gotta build the thing first. I see. I forgot, because you don't have to build the resources, but I do have to build that. I assume if they're all just upgraded once, then they'll... Maybe they didn't even need to be upgraded, actually. Hold on, we should try that. I don't think you actually lose anything if you build and dismantle. Seems to be the same price. Oh, whoops. And we can also upgrade these buildings, but as long as we could finish this lumber yard, which only requires 5 hits, not too difficult. How much does this require to upgrade? Also, we do want to get the barracks started as soon as possible. I'll have to see. There's so much stuff that I want to do. But anyways, that's going to do it for this one. We finally beat the snowy shores with 2 characters, so we can move on, but we got a new character, so we probably want to go back to the first stage, and then we want to try and beat the snowy shores with more characters, so we can make this trophy better when we actually get that done as well. Because this does status and this does AoE power, if I remember correctly, so we want to upgrade those as much as possible, and then we could probably think about moving on to the next stage. But it seems like a good idea to just kind of clear out the zone as much as possible, get all those blueprints and stuff. We still have a few blueprints sitting there. But anyways, that's going to do it for this one. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.